Hi, it's Nicholas from TMR Now, and I'm here to suffer with you in the Magic Circle inspired workout. We're going to start with a little release to get us going and get my mind right. Take a lay down, hook the pad over your foot, and here you go. And if you're on a high mat, wriggle down. Okay, so we'll start just with a basic hamstring stretch position. And what I want you to do is soften the knee into a hinge and then stretch it up. Keeping the thigh still. We've done this in many videos. It's called flossing, and it's just one way to provide some neural release and glide and wake the body up. Let's do 3 more. You don't have to be too prescriptive about your posture. We're just focusing on not letting this thigh rip toward the head. Last one. And look, while your leg is up there, let's just draw some small circles, nudging up that range. So pull the leg across, up and around. If this is too much of a stretch, bend your other leg, which will give you the illusion of getting more stretch through your raised leg because your opposite leg isn't tugging on your pelvis and hip flexors. Change over. Foot goes into the pad. Supporting leg is where you prefer. Bent up for some support or out reaching away in support and strength. Your left thigh stays still as the left knee bends, the foot drops and the foot lifts. You can always add in some on-purpose breathing, using this as a mental preparation, a chance to ground your body, your mind, and a chance to respond to the week that's just happened with and to you. Recording this on Friday, the 3rd of December. It's been a crazy couple of days with the weather. We've had a few instances of asthma attacks within the clientele, and with that comes changed breathing patterns. So I just want you to observe how you're breathing in response to the environment around you. I'm going to straighten the leg now right up, and we're going to enter into those small circles. Again, bend your other leg if you're looking for some comfort while you torture yourself. And this can also be done with either arm steering the circle. Circle is often used in a variety of Pilates methods for adduction, to squeeze together, bringing the body toward the midline. We're going to try and use it today in a few different ways, including pressing down. First thing that you're going to do is just rock and roll a few times. So with some light squeeze, breathe in and breathe out. Slight squeeze the circle. Breathing in, bring the legs up, and breathe out, squeeze and roll up. Squeeze and roll down, squeeze and roll up. So this is not so much rolling like a ball, because we're not in that classical tight position, and I'm letting the spine move around. I want you just to rock, cross your legs, reach forward. Rock, cross your legs, reach forward, bringing in an element of crab and spine stretch with rolling like a ball. Okay, good news, bad news. We're done with that. One leg is on the bottom pad of the circle, and the circle is sitting in a vertical position. Your other leg balances on top. We're just going to start here, fists behind, exhale, press down, inhale, lift. Exhale, press, inhale, lift. Last one. Press just to wake up an awareness exercise. Switch legs. I just went to say legumes. Other side, up on top. Now, it's about you pressing down from the top of the hip and the butt, not clobbering from the foot. Okay, both feet find room on top, and you're probably going to have to bring it closer to you than you had for that exercise just then. So it might feel like, there we go, might feel rough, Start with your feet either side of the pad. Exhale, press down. This is a great prep for neck pull and rowing. Anything where you're trying to get a push in your L-sit. Arms are overhead. As you push, come into preparation for the 100. Take it away. Now, if you've got knock knees or you're used to only having your legs together, we've got either side of the pad, which means we can work that inner thigh connection without clanging our knees and ankles. Light switch up, stay up. 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. And it's hard to not bounce around. Last time. And light switch down. Light switch up, exhale. Press the legs, bounce the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another cycle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 4, 5 and down. Okay, hands beside you. 1 foot on top, 1 leg lifted. Exhale, press. Inhale, down. Light switch, arms are overhead. Press the right leg down. Come into your position. Inhale, down. Stay here, breathe in, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, in. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Leg up, body down. Switch sides delicately on the pad. Okay, light switch. Right leg lifted, left leg presses. Hold it. Inhale, light switch the body down. Again. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 4, 5. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5. And leg lowers, body down. Breathing in. Both legs press. Roll up and come down. 2 more. Legs press, roll up as high as you can. Last one. Hold and take it down. Now, while we're here, put the left leg on the pad underneath or inside. Then, let's see if I can use my Jedi tricks. Right leg up top, and we're going to spin into the flat position. Great. Now, bring your feet closer to you. You can also just get up, but I'm having a bit of fun. Arms are overhead. Squeeze in. Reach forward. Simple roll up. Squeeze inward. Reach away. Breathing out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's so interesting if you're used to using the classical strap. Squeeze the circle and roll away. Take the arms overhead. Squeeze. Reach the legs up a little bit. Reach them forward. Stretch away. Great. Now, circle goes on the outside. Breathing in. Reach forward. Exhale, roll back. So we're trying with abduction. Ab meaning away from. That leg lift was not intentional. And the stiffer I am in my middle back, the harder it is for me to connect to my abs and to not let my legs jump. Okay, so from here, I'm keeping the circle around my feet and I'm lifting my legs and taking my arms overhead and I'm going to use my poles. Push wide. Little hip lift. Push wide on the circle, little hip lift. Push wide, little lift, and one more. Roll over a little bit. Good, bring it in. Circle goes on the inside of the foot, so rather than the ankle. Now from here, knees into the chest, legs up, little squeeze, a little lift. Squeeze at the feet, lift the body. Just the pelvis and lower back are coming up. Okay. Arms are overhead, Feet squeeze at the circle. Legs into you and roll up. And balance. Okay, now rolling like a ball, we're going to think about in a moment. No, we'll do it now. We'll do it ahead. So bring the pad, the back pad goes into your fuselage. It's not going to work. You need to find the perfect spot. And then depress, squeeze inwards, heels to butt. Now it's totally going to spring out because I lost my heel to butt connection. Let's try this a few times. Hope you have fun. Find the perfect spot for that bloody circle. Might be higher than you think. No, I can't get it today. Let's try ball at the knee and all the way up. Feet on the floor today. All the way up, feet on the floor. Think of crossing the legs as you come up. Cross the legs, pull back in. So squeezing in and pulling the legs back as if you're going to spring up to sit up. Squeeze the legs in, pull them back. One more. Okay, now I skipped ahead before on purpose, but we're going to do single leg circle. We alluded to this earlier. Vertical circle. Can I get it? No. So vertical circle, one leg up on top, and the other one is going to come with you and lie down. Now, keep the press here. This leg doesn't matter so much. Let's do a smaller circle. So 6 small circles, the size of big serving platter. You're trying very hard to keep that left leg down on the circle. Bring it in. And while we're here, I know this is a bit unclassical of me, but push down and lift your hips. So I'm trying to help that elongation connection into the seat. Press the foot out and away and lift up. This is like if you were on the Cadillac with your feet in the trapeze and you're pushing down and you're pulling the roll-up bar toward you. Okay, I'm going to try and bring this in a little bit. These are hard to feel on your own. So press down, okay, and can I get a little hip lift without my other foot supporting me? So a small press, and I'm trying to get that pelvic curl that we looked at before in your rollover preparation. Even if it's just a pelvic tilt and a press and an arm push. Okay, so let's have the right foot on top. I think I need to bring this in again. Okay, so right leg is on top for our serving platter-sized leg circle. Press the right leg down to flatten the circle. Cross the midline first with your raised left leg. Serving platter, let's say huge roast chicken, Sunday lunch, that size. Pressing down. 3 to go. This should be a little bit silly and fun. 2 more. Sometimes your other leg will kick in and you'll want to draw a circle with it as well. Bend that leg in, place your foot on the floor. Exhale, we're pressing that right foot down and lifting up. And the press happens from the back of the hip. And of course, you're connected to your whole body. Okay, adding a pelvic curl with your foot on the floor. And again, you might need to wriggle down a bit or bring the circle closer to you. Exhale, at the same time, press your foot, lift the hip. So coming back to my high school Latin with the words for abduction and adduction, and now simultaneously at the same time, which is a reason why I didn't have a lot of friends, but it was a great language to learn. Okay, and now we brave Brave this. Leg is up. Press and hips translate up. Breathe in. Press the arms down and bring it out. 2 more. Wow. That is hard. Okay. Now, back into classical land, or the series, we were at rolling like a ball before I botched it and put you into leg circle for the long lever. Now we're going into single leg stretch. This one, let's put the circle behind the head. So the circle pad is quite low at the base of the skull. I want you to press your thumbs at the front. Breathe in. And I want you to roll back, maintaining the head alignment, and come up. Now the rollback's neither here nor there. What is important is not dropping down. So press the thumbs forward, create that length through the whole body, and as you roll back, your eyes keep lifting. When you pass the point of no return, curve, knees in. Keep the position, keep the length. Right leg out, hokey pokey, and switch. 1, 2, keep switching. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it in, circle between the ankles. Squeeze the circle together. Breathe out, come up into your curl. From here, squeeze, press the legs. Squeeze, pull back. Relax a little if you need. Think of shooting through some tight channel and then bringing it back and releasing. Squeeze and press. Squeeze and in. Squeeze and press. Squeeze and in. 2 more. Out. In. Breathe out. And in. Okay. Now, little moment. Squeeze the circle. Pull the arms wide. Release. Squeeze a circle. Press the arms up. Now, using the circle here as a prop, next time you do your single leg stretch in the mat series, you can think about this wide elbow and pulling apart with your hands. Squeeze to press. Squeeze to pull. Squeeze and press. Squeeze and pull. Okay, now just stick your circle up and then pop a leg through it. Bring it out. Other side. Reach and down. Now, we all have different circus hamstrings, so some people will be doing it here and some people might not be able to get their leg in. This is fine. If you're tighter and it's hard to get your leg up, think of the arm going forward like this, kind of hooking over it, and add a curl up, reach. If you've got a bit more mobility, from here, you're going to curl up and try and reach the leg into it and curl up higher. Into it, curl up higher. If you're quite mobile, and that's not me right now, let's go into your full single leg pull. In your curl up squeezing, go into my fingertips and I scissor the leg and I in and I reach and in and reach, in, reach and in. Keep going or hook it down. Hook with a scissor, in, hook, scissor, hook, down, keep going, or the other leg is down. Head and leg down, just like that. So getting your practice. Alrighty, double leg pull, circle between the ankles. Double leg pull, hands are behind the head. Squeeze a circle, stretch it up, curl up, lower, and lift. 5 more. Inhale, squeeze and lower. This can be done bent legs as well. Can be done head down. Can be done high roll up. And lift. Isn't this pleasant? Squeeze that circle. Oh. And up, last one. Pick it in, grab it with your hands. Pad goes behind the head. Breathing in. Exhale, twist to your left. Hello there. Bring it down. Long at the back of the neck. Twist to the right. Keep going like that. Elbows pull wide, thumb presses forward, but the head doesn't get squashed. Head presses back into the pad, so the circle helps you as a tool to lengthen through your neck while you're doing your curl up. Just like that. One more. Yeah. And here, you guessed it, knees are in, it's crisscross. And switch. Now turn the chest, turn the chest. Rather than going head first and looking down, turn the chest. Chest, chest, chest. Bring it in, reach away, reach away, reach away, and bring it in. Rocking up. Spine stretch. Legs can be wide, legs can be bent. Hands in front. Magic circle kind of in line with the mid-calf. Breathing in. Breathing out, press. Breathing in, lift. There is so much we can do with a magic circle. Usually it's disgusting, but helpful. Press. As I'm pressing, I'm thinking of rowing on the reformer. I'm countering the straps going up with my body, coming out of my pelvis. Press this circle down. Now bend your elbows as you press down into your curve and lift up. Change the hand. This can be anything you want it to be in terms of where you're taking the curve. I'm trying to put my head onto the bottom pad of the circle. One more. Pull wide. Okay, what's after spine stretch? Rocker. Now, we're all going to try and find a circle position that works for you. Could be there. Have fun. Okay, now, the thing with the circle at that point is it can be hard to get into with your hands and ankles. So you might choose circle in between the knees. Let's try circle in between the knees, squeeze, and rolling like a ball a couple of times. Now, as you come up, keep the squeeze, stretch the legs. 2 more. Squeeze, stretch. Grab your ankles. Okay, somewhere along the calf will do. You're trying to come up and maintain the squeeze. And that is really hard for me to come up, maintain the squeeze, and talk. The other place that you could have it, so we've got inside of the ankle, inside of the knee, outside here. So let's have a look at that. Again, I'm going to start by winding up, press out with the foot, and curl, and straighten. Curve, stay in the curve. Now knee extension, hold it, grab higher up, keep pushing wide, and go. Curve, push forward, curve, push forward, bend your elbows to help you up. Forward and up. Sore. So, let's come back to the crisscross. Just from here, breathing in, turn, and center. Find your elongation, something we often forget. Back to center, and release. And again, find your elongation, twist, body goes over the shin, coming up. And as you do that, you're trying really hard to not pull down, but to find head butt forward, forward, forward. Reaching up and over, press back into that circle. It's a tug of war that is worth having. Twist, press, over, over, up. Last time, twist, press, stretch it, hook it away, bring it back to the head, lift up. Twist, reach forward in the big curve, flip it off the back of the head, stretch it away, bring it back, up you come, center, and finish. What's next? Face down, some prone swan. Okay, make sure I have some space. This is going at the front edge of your mat with your hands on top, legs out behind you. Okay, so everyone's different in their shoulder mobility in this prone position. Some clients hold quite low, and as they press down, they can lift up without restriction. If you have more mobility, try doing it on the top. As long as the arms are straight, breathing in, head is down. On the exhale, find your elongation, lift up, lift up, lift up. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, press down on the circle, lift up through the back, long at the back of the neck, as if you had that circle around it in the previous exercises that were all about length. Press down on the circle, lift the back up. Bring your belly and ribs with you and stretching away. I'm just going to bring it in a bit. Okay, pressing down, lifting, lifting, inhale down. One more. Okay, now, what I want you to try, watch first. Circle on the back of the head, hands hooked around for support, and you're in like single leg kick position really, but with the head dropped for a minute. In fact, I think it's going to be better, prop up onto your elbows. In this position, press your head back, feel that luscious spinal stretch, and release. So again, hook forward and press forward with the thumbs, counter that, pushing the head back, lengthening through the neck, and releasing. And again, press forward, elongate, in and down. Two more. Last one, press forward, elongate through the neck. Wake up the muscles that run either side of the spine, bring it down. How does that feel to you? Whiplash ready or supported? Okay, this is coming back to the ankles. It's fun getting it in there. So I got it last time I filmed, so why would I get it this time? Okay, what's happening? Gosh, that's funny. Okay. Am I going to lose it? Yes. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed this director's cut. So squeeze together. Inhale, release. We're looking to squeeze from the upper inner thigh rather than the knee or the ankle. Whole leg comes together. Whole leg opens apart. You might not have a lot of experience face down with a bent leg. It can be a bit disconcerting because we're used to straight legs and locking our knees. But that's the issue here. I'm just propping myself up so the microphone isn't distorted, but you can be flat or you can be propped right up too. I'm thinking of the top of the thigh, bringing the whole leg together so the circle depresses, and I'm trying to do this without arching my back. Now while we're here, let's go back to swan. So press the arms down, squeeze the circle with the whole leg, stretch up all the way. Reverse it, elbows bend, body goes long, legs bend, tight. Squeeze, stretch, reach, bend with control, work the down with control. And here you are, two more. 1, 2, 3, keep the squeeze, fold, bend, release, come down. Last one, exhale up in one motion now, and one motion comes down. And again, squeeze and up, and bring it down. That was just the last lucky one. Circle comes out, and it actually comes onto the table between your Popeye forearms. I want you to squeeze those arms together and then let them out. Squeeze them in. Now, I just faked that by squeezing my elbow, and of course we want the whole arm and shoulder involved. Okay, in this long neutral position, it is time for one leg kick. You're We're going to bend one leg in, then squeeze it in a bit more and stretch it away. Okay, ready? Breath in and go. Squeeze a circle, kick 1, 2, reach. Kick 1, 2, reach. Every first kick is a squeeze of the circle. Release. Squeeze 1, 2, release the leg and circle. 1, 2, away. Flex your foot, stretch. Flex the ankle, reach. Pull it in, 2, away. Again, 1, 2, away. 1, 2, away. Okay. Now, from here, I want you to just lie flat and do a double leg lift. Double leg lift. Slightly externally twist the thighs. Bring them back to neutral. Drop it down. Again. Externally rotate, head stays down. And again. Now as you externally rotate, bring your feet towards your butt, bending your knees. 1, do it again, 2, do it again, 3, stretch it out, derotate, and drop. Again, little lift, rotate, pull the diamond in, 1, 2, 3, stretch, derotate, and drop. This is a version of double leg kick designed to get you working through your center. Last time, lift double leg straight, rotate, bend and squeeze. 1, 2, without tilting the pelvis, 3, stretch, twist, drop. Have a little moment, sit into child's pose. Okay, what's next? So I'm skipping out some of the classical exercises like jackknife, but after there we'll probably go back onto your back for neck pull. Many places to use the magic circle, just like roll up, outside, inside, or behind the head. I'm going to go behind the head. Do you have 2 magic circles, or do you have an ankle strap? Because if you do, you want them all. So I'm focusing now on the muscles we just worked face down, but face up. Circle at the back of the head, press slightly forward with the circle, press out and back with the head, lean back, flat back, take your butt flesh with you. Too many people in this position end up arched or extended, when in fact, it's just straight. Breathing in, breathing out, find your elongation, tip everything back, press into the circle with your head to come up. And again, push forward with the hands, back with the head, press up with the head. Now, once you're here, press back with the head, lift up with the body. Okay? Let's try it without the circle, but with the hands behind the head. Pressing up and back, reach away, and lift. Up and back, all the way back, and then roll when you need. And exhale, press your head into your hands and curving up. Drop the body once, twice, thrice. Coming up, change the hand. Last time, flat back. Go as far as you can, replicating the length from the circle, and then roll down as you need. Breath in, breathing out, push up and away with the spine, up and over the legs, drop the weight once, twice, thrice, and coming up. I'm going to truncate the mat and play with a few other concepts. First will be side kick. Just start side onto your circle and breathing in. Now breathe out, press down. That's all it is, very simple. Breath in and breath out. What about if we added a hand behind the head as well? Elongate and press and lift. And again, and come up and down. So press down through the circle, lift up, and out. Again, and side bend into the circle and down. Press down, lift up, side bend into the circle. Just one more. Lifting up, side bend, press, come up and down. Other side, please. Okay, hand on the circle. Circle is just in line with the knees. Hand behind the head, breathe in. Squeeze and up. Just try not to fall into your unilateral side press. Squeeze and squat. Squeeze the circle and come down. So you're trying to keep the circle the same amount of squashed. One more. Head back, find your length. That was terrible. Come on, buddy, get it together. And up. And side bend into the circle. Neutral and down. Again, squeeze and press. Side bend into the circle and down. Last one. Squeeze and press up. Side bend. Come out of there and bring it down. So what happens if the other leg is out and we try our friend? How far does that circle need to be out to get you to lift your other leg? That's horrible. Lift. Horrible on a male pelvis. You tell me what you think. So keeping the press, trying to keep my hips forward. Last one. And now lift the leg up in front of you. Bring it in and kneel and drop. So at the end of that, just to challenge your hip flexors, lift the leg up, bring it around the front and straight, tuck it in. Circle on the left, hand behind the head, ready for problems on the right. Side bend, take the circle out a bit more. Okay, depress, and then lift the leg and lower. Have fun, as much of a side bend as you can. Squeeze and release the circle. Squeeze. Now, this is not much of a side bend. So you play and see if you can take the circle away or your pelvis away, what type of arc, shape and quality you're getting. TBH, it's the end of a long week. I have a low bar. One more. And like I said before, it should just be a little bit of fun too. Now from here, side lift, leg up, bring it in front and pop it down. Well, I'm certainly moist. Thigh stretch. There are plenty of ways to thigh stretch magic circle, arms, that type of thing. What about if we tried circle behind you in between your legs? Now, probably the circle pad should go around your Achilles tendon and the other bit goes right up underneath your smile lines. Okay, this should be fun. Breathing in. Actually, it's quite a lovely sensation, that sense of lift, rather than those of us who kind of flex in our pelvis. So I could already breathe in. And what happens here? Is the circle going to ping away? Quite likely. Reposition. Okay, you keep going while I have my moment. It's on an angle now. Reach back as far as I can and lift up. As far as I can. Fun, huh? Reach back. Arms. Arms. Forward. Two more. Lean back. Lift the arms. Take them forward. Reach up. Last one. And backwards. And the arms lift. The hips are open. The hips are open. And you travel up. Just try those again in your own time. And check that as you hinge back, that your pelvis hasn't started to sit or sag. You're looking for that straight line from collarbone to kneecap. Last exercise we're doing. Come onto all fours. Place the circle in either orientation, vertical, horizontal. with a pad under your ribs. Now, what happens here is, am I going to run out of room? No. Depending on your length, height, width proportions, you will choose the circle orientation, horizontal or vertical, that works best for you. Step back into your plank, elbows wide push up, elbows narrow push up, step back in. I'm going to switch. Okay. This can be great with the circle lower down if you're someone who arches their back on the way up or struggles to get back up. Elbows narrow, elbows wide. And step back in. And again, this time for 3. Step, elbows narrow, elbows wide, elbows narrow, and step in. Okay, last time. Breathing in and breathing out. I fooled you. Breathing in, find your neutral line in the pelvis. Breathing out, step back. Okay, push-ups, narrow and wide and narrow, and walk up through elephant. Now, I'm not sure that my head will be in the frame, so we're rolling all the way up and rolling all the way down. Letting the body hang, find your deep curves, and rolling up. One more. Feeling that lovely center line in your body. I've done a little bit of everything. And I hope that by using the magic circle, you are able to discover not just some warmth and sweat, but some findings of togetherness or reaching apart to get lift or a sense of collation through your body. Champagne time. See ya.